I thought it was a joke.
I thought it was a joke too, but the way she said it wasn't like jokey. She was like, oh, come on, everybody knows Michelle Obama's the man. Like, remember that?
Yeah, like, would Big Mike kill you for that?
Well, I think she died because she had 1,000 plastic surgeries. But
yeah, she was going under.
Yeah.
She just sees these big black arms coming over her face. Big Mike.
Michelle Obama is literally going down for the third time into this pool of self-involvement, and you don't think she's going to come up again. Like, she's dying of affluence, privilege, and self-obsession, obviously.
Everything she says is negative.
Behind the stage smiles and
Behind the staged smiles and endless media praise, Joe Rogan and Tucker Carlson tear apart the carefully crafted image surrounding Michelle Obama. They expose the double standards, the elitist posturing, and the inflated narratives that try to pass fortune cookie cliches as historic wisdom. From failed initiatives to luxury getaways disguised as humility, they strip the brand down piece by piece.
Obama, we're sad to tell you, has menopause. It's not clear where she caught it. Maybe there was an outbreak in Edgartown, but it's bad.
You have this slow creep.
You have this slow creep. And no, she's not talking about Joe Biden here, who is technically one of the slowest creeps in America. She's talking about her own thighs. Now, why is Michelle Obama telling you about her menopausal thighs on a TV show? Possibly because she's a crazed narcissist who thinks her own thighs are interesting to you. And that's
Michelle Obama has been packaged for years as America's flawless
and Tucker Carlson go after her. It's like stripping the glossy packaging off a product that never really worked. Rogan unloads with raw sarcasm, while Tucker dissects the layers of media hype with surgical precision. Together, they reduce the Obama brand to the political equivalent
Everything
of a
she
faded
says is negative.
motivational
I mean, you would
poster
never know
left
you
out
are
in the
hearing
rain.
from a woman who was first lady for 8 years, has become probably a billionaire by this point, is out on David Geffen's yacht every other summer, her estate in Martha's Vineyard, her daughters who went to these Tony schools. You would think you were listening to somebody basically like the wife of a George Floyd. And she's never gotten over right, whatever grievance she had growing up. I love how the soundbite begins. Okay, it's not the fear for myself. I drive around in a 4-car motorcade with a police escort. I'm Michelle Obama.
If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. The entire Michelle Obama mystique has always depended on the media treating her like she's untouchable. America's modern Mona Lisa, smiling down on a grateful nation. But Rogan's roast shatters that image in seconds. He points out how every appearance comes packaged as a lecture disguised as empowerment, like a substitute teacher who refuses to leave the classroom. Her recycled clichés about hard work and perseverance are delivered as though she invented them, all while overlooking the obvious fact. Her career was
political royalty grooming itself for prime time.
whoever did Madonna's face was working on Joan Rivers first and perfecting the craft.
The face killer.
He
got it. He'll get you.
Go to see if you can find Joan Rivers saying Michelle Obama's a man. The video.
No, I don't, my darling. Just hold it, mister. I was given a boarding pass with the wrong name on it. I went through 5 different security passes, and then a woman at the gate who will not look at my passport, who will not call Continental, who will not call for help, who will not recheck into their records, says to me, you cannot go on? No, she is a moron.
What? That had nothing to do with that, Jamie.
Look what the title says.
I know,
It's on CNN's.
but that's not it. If you
What
go
is
to
happening?
it, that's the wrong video. It's absolutely the wrong video.
Why would they
But
label
hold
it?
on, Jamie. There's a video of her and she's walking into her apartment building.
Right here. I just playing the one that.
That's it. This is the one.
Or the first woman
We already
president.
have it with Obama, so let's just calm down.
Got it.
You know Michelle is a
I'm sorry, she's a what?
a transgender. We all know.
Oh my gosh.
That's pretty funny how she said it.
Okay, we all know it. So what year was that, Jamie, that she said that?
I have no idea.
Michelle's fitness crusades gave Tucker plenty of ammunition. He torched the infamous school lunch program that left kids staring at trays of soggy lettuce and mystery patties with the flavour of cardboard. It was billed as a revolution in healthy eating, but became a punchline about
on their
forced
balanced
starvation.
meals.
Millions, because this is the safest country for everybody, no matter what your color is, or it was in any case. So, like, that's just so old-fashioned. I mean, it's really like you expect her to say, "Let me fax you my thoughts on this," because it's just like she's so out of it. The second thing is that, like, we always beat up on, you know, rich white ladies because they're the most disruptive force in America, but that's unfair. It's not about color. There's something about the people with the most in our country that's really poisonous. They're the unhappiest, they're the most restless, they're the most self-involved.
Joe Rogan is calling out Oprah and Michelle Obama for
Michelle's so-called status as a fashion icon didn't escape
She's up there
either.
talking about income
Rogan
inequality.
mocked how
Like,
the
hey,
media
lady.
gushes over every outfit
You're
as
rich
if
as-
she's strutting a Paris runway
Like, how is
instead
that
of
equal?
lecturing on
And
school
also, when
reform.
Michelle
He
Obama
tore
was
into
saying,
the
you know,
endless
I
Vogue
think she was saying her
covers
mother
and
or
staged
grandmother was
photo
always
shoots,
suspicious of people
calling it pure
who,
PR
took
spin
more than
meant to
they needed. It's like,
glamorize
yeah, you
someone
are
who,
making
in
so
reality,
much
isn't all
money.
that interesting. Tucker
Take more
doubled
than they
down,
need.
skewering the obsession with her wardrobe as nothing more than a shallow distraction from the lack of substance. If the clothes are the headline, he argued, it's probably because the message underneath isn't worth repeating. But nothing cracks Rogan up more than the whispers of Michelle running for president. He mocked the absurdity of liberals fantasizing about an Obama sequel that nobody asked for. Rogan pointed out the obvious. Michelle has zero political achievements, zero governing experience, yet somehow she's hyped as democracy's last hope. Tucker took it further.
I will not run for president.
Yeah, I've heard you say I think Michelle should run.
She could win. She could win, I think. I think if she ran, she could win.
Did you ever run for office?
I have to ask you.
No.
No kind of office.
No.
I don't think she wants that, though.
No,
I don't think she wants that in her life. The bull that they dealt with over the 8 years when he was president.
Because I've got these two young people at home. Being the kids, the daughters of a president, just think about it. Not so easy.
That job for anybody that like really good at it.
Yeah, I trust the person who doesn't want the job more than the person who wants the job.
It's not something that I'm interested in or would ever do, ever.
In the glow of Obama mythology. Tucker then ripped into the media's role, pointing out how every one of these books magically becomes a bestseller. Even Michelle's image as America's mom couldn't survive. Rogan roasted the condescending tone she slips into.
I have misery word up really slips into.
like the nation's collective parent, scolding everyone for not measuring
and always
up.
has been. And I do think maybe another. So you look at something like that, and you're like, okay, what are the lessons for me?
She says,
you look at other people's lives, and they either go up or down, they succeed or they fail, and you try to take important lessons for yourself in your own life. And one of the lessons that I've always thought Michelle Obama's life presented to the rest of us
that really is.
Take some time to focus on your
The idea
marriage.
that citizens need
If
Michelle
you're happy
Obama
in your
to guide them.
marriage,
as we
you can feel it, you can smell it.
on this
You're emanating a kind of peace, a tranquility.
As if the whole
you're going
country
home
is a classroom of
to a
kids
spiritual
waiting
fortress.
for permission to eat their vegetables. Her fitness obsession became another easy target. Rogan cracked up at the notion that Michelle built an entire legacy on jumping jacks and push-ups, as if leading a few aerobic sessions counts as statesmanship.
I think this is way when you see that our working with Tiki life laid and her whying as well.
Tucker highlighted the double standard. Michelle gets showered with praise for a couple of fitness photo ops, while other political spouses get mocked for doing far less. And of course, the inevitable glamour shots of Michelle flexing her arms.
And you can set one and see with Tiki.
Pure roast fuel.
Help me out on this.
J-Mo.
We have to have done Big Mike before.
I don't think we did
I
Big
don't know
Mike.
if we did. Tim Dillon definitely did.
We did Big Mike with Tim.
Did Tim Dillon's video, did that get removed from Twitter?
What do you mean? Which one?
Someone put on Instagram, I believe, that Tim Dillon's video where he was saying that Michelle Obama should run for president. If she won, she could pull her cock out and China would just give up. I was fucking wheezing. I couldn't breathe. Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Rogan
somehow translated into leadership. The more the press exaggerated, the more laughable it became. The deeper point both Rogan and Tucker hammered home was this. Michelle Obama isn't a symbol of achievement. She's a symbol of marketing. She's the walking embodiment of the political industrial complex where every gesture, every outfit, every word is curated, polished, and sold back to the public as brilliance. Rogan mocked the staged relatability, the carefully scripted speeches that pretend to be authentic but drip with artifice. Tucker peeled back the layers even further, showing that Michelle isn't an icon. She's a product. And like any overhyped product, the reality never matches the glossy packaging. By the end of the roast, the myth collapses.
This is the accusation. They're throwing around the word treason.
I hate to say this, but President Barack Obama, there is now incontrovertible evidence that he was the spearhead of a seditious conspiracy to subvert the will of the American people and overthrow the United States government back in 2016.
They're saying that Obama knew that Russia did not meddle in the election, did not have any impact in the election.
We must, absolutely must, hold every one of these criminals accountable for the crimes that they committed. They are the most heinous crimes committed in American.
Hectic glow of media adoration, Michelle is just another political celebrity with nothing new to offer. And that's why this roast cuts so deep. It isn't only about Michelle Obama. It's about the culture of media worship that inflated her into something larger than life. Rogan and Tucker didn't just dismantle the image, they exposed the machinery that built it. The myth collapses, the polish fades, and what's left is a figure who was always more brand than substance. Rogan hammered the irony of Michelle's endless branding as a unifier when her speeches are often laced with subtle division. He mocked how she dresses down half the country with a smile, cloaking criticism in the language of hope. Tucker pounced on that too, pointing out how her rhetoric is a masterclass in passive-aggressive politics, scolding Americans.
You can say
In a normal life, your marriage is the core of everything. A happy marriage produces happy people and happy children. And I just don't think she spent a lot of time on that. I mean, she really dislikes her husband. Super obvious. I'm not just saying that to be catty. I think I'm trying to feel compassion for her, but her hostility toward the guy is like unbelievable. And it's been
everything
obvious
she says is negative
about him.
How
for sure,
long have we known each other?
2007.
I can't even think of one negative comment you've ever made about Susie. I almost never say negative things about Doug. It's not.
Good to see everybody having a good time. The country's almost back to normal before World War III. COVID was just so strange. We lost a lot of people during COVID, and most of them are still alive. Yeah. Before COVID, I would have told you that vaccines are the most important invention in human history. After COVID, I'm like, I don't think we went to the moon. I think Michelle Obama's got a
Even Michelle's image as America's mom couldn't survive. Rogan roasted the condescending tone she slips into.
I have misery, word up, really slips into.
Like the nation's collective parent, scolding everyone for not measuring up.
Then I an own which end in, and she says I did.
It's politics stripped of policy and replaced with pep talks turning serious issues into shallow life lessons. Tucker tore into how infantilizing that really is, the idea that citizens need Michelle Obama to guide them.
As we were Paul on this end, it's way...
As if the whole country is a classroom of kids waiting for permission to eat their vegetables. Her fitness obsession became another easy target. Rogan cracked up at the notion that Michelle built an entire legacy on jumping jacks and push-ups, as if leading a few aerobic sessions counts as statesmanship.
I think this is way when you see